Hello, and welcome to this jigsaw.coach self-study program focusing on the ICF Credential Exam. This exam is currently focused on the ICF core competencies. So before you even start working through the 3 decks of questions which will be provided, it's a really good idea to read through the core competencies to consider what you feel confident with, what you might need to explore, and if you have any questions, reach out to your coaching network. It is beneficial because coaches that have already purchased this product are very happy with the outcome of their ICF Credential Exam. So the main objectives are to explore the layout and the expectations of the ICF Credential Exam. I'm hoping that you gain a clear focus and understanding of what constitutes the best and the worst answer and why. The first deck that you'll be provided with goes through each response and highlights why that is the best and the worst answer. The second deck will provide you with 81 questions, which is the exact number that you would have in the ICF Credential Exam. And after each question, you'll be given the best and the worst answers. For deck 2, it's a really good idea if you can time yourself so that you can see how much time you have remaining, how long it takes you, and so that you build confidence to know that you can get to the end of the exam in the time that's been allocated. Hopefully, our final objective will be met, which is that you have built confidence so that you can go into the exam feeling that all will be well. So this test constitutes the requirement for credentialing, and also if you are moving up to the next credential level. It consists of 81 questions and the test lasts for 3 hours. If English is your second language, please do contact ICF because arrangements can be made to take this test in other languages, or the availability of a language aid can be made for you. So that's worth checking out if English is not your first language. You'll be provided with a question or scenario and 4 possible responses. So what we're doing when we answer this question is we're considering what the best action would be for the coach and what the worst action would be for the coach. Coaches, in order to pass this exam, need to receive 76%. So what should you do? So first, read the scenario very carefully, and then read all the possible answers, and then read the scenario again. At that point, you can start to look at which is the best and which is the worst possible action for the coach to take. Here's a tip. Look at the use of verbs. Verbs likely to be in the best answers include things like inquire, invite, acknowledge, explore, partner, support. Verbs most likely to be in the worst answers are things like tell, explain, suggest, ignore, offer, allow, guide, share, and give. So that's a tip. You can look at the verbs and that will help you hopefully make the distinction between the best and the worst response. Finally, the third deck, which you will receive, is a copy of the the questions which have been provided by ICF so that you can practice just a little bit more once you've completed the 81 examination questions in Deck 2. If you have any questions at all, if you need any additional support, if you have any trouble accessing these materials, please just make contact, and I wish you all the best with your credential exam.